Okay, this is bag 29. The first 28 bags had things such as sheets for the hospital, decorations for the new hospital, various things. I even got children's toys for the pediatric department because toys are very expensive there. Of course, I got my deal, 75 cents or $1 at my favorite thrift stores. Now I'm going to pack a food bag. So this one is going to have the food that we will have in Uganda that is very expensive to buy. Let me give you an example. We go through a lot of Parmesan cheese. We make spaghetti there, we make Parmesan chicken, and I paid, I think, $9 at Costco. In Uganda, this same one would be $25. So I'm very big on making sure we can cut corners wherever we can. Of course, I bought our barbecue sauce. That is extremely expensive. It's like $5 for a bottle half this size in Uganda for barbecue sauce. So I got this whole thing, I think, for $7. So this would have been over $20 in barbecue sauce. No, all this food is not for us. We have a team of 21 coming from Rock Harbor in Idaho here, the church we go to. And I also have a team of about 15 coming in July. So I have 2 teams coming. So I do like to stock up on the food when I can get a deal. Granola, we serve a lot of yogurt in Uganda, and they like to have granola. So we got 3 bags of granola. I think I paid 1/3 of what the cost would be in Uganda. Chocolate chips, a staple. We have to have our chocolate chips welcome cookies when the teams arrive. Costco, you know, these are like $10. This whole thing in Uganda would probably cost me $30. So wherever we can save money, we do. When we have a large team coming from the home where we are at, we are able to bring a lot of our supplies because we have plenty of people to bring the things in, which is really, really good. Plus, we're getting the other things we need. We don't just bring in food. Like I said, this is bag 29. This is the first bag I'm going to start packing that has food items in it that the team will be carrying with them. Each team member will have a list of what's inside their bag, so in case the bag gets lost or something happens to the bag, they will be able to tell the TSA people or the people in Uganda what was in their bag, how to describe their bag. So we don't have any problems that way. We've been very fortunate the last few years. We haven't had many bags that have gotten lost, and so we're really blessed by that. So the big thing is we were bringing a lot of supplies. You see, I've got curtain rods even down here. This one extends, but we're going to have curtains for all the rooms in the new Labor of Love Birthing Center. We also have, I had to buy clocks for every single one of the rooms. And actually, this was my former backpack, so let me get a sample up here. What I've got here is a backpack that has, I paid $1 for the backpack, so this will go to some of our students there. In it, I have a used Chromebook that we got very, very inexpensive. We bought 11 of them. We had taken 8 last time. The children in the upper grades, in the 4th and 5th grade classes, are learning to type. Last year, I taught 8 of the 5th grade classes students, and they did it remarkably well. They know the entire keyboard without looking at it. Now they're learning the punctuations, things like that. I am amazed at how fast these kids have picked it up, and they love doing this. So this one, I'm also packing in each bag not only the Chromebooks, but a couple of clocks. We hit the thrift stores and we're buying clocks anywhere from $2 to $4. Really nice clocks. Let me show you a sample of one we've got right here. I love this clock. I forget what we paid for it, but these clocks will go on the walls of the new birthing center. Everybody needs a clock in their hospital room, so we bought over 30 clocks for the hospital rooms and the offices. And sounds crazy, but a clock over there would cost me 5 times what it is. And every time I buy a clock in Uganda, they keep breaking. I don't know what it is. I know it's the poor quality coming in from China, but Even though these are made in China, we have a higher standard on our products coming in. So we bought clocks. We bought a lot of clocks, and we bought a lot of curtains. The curtains have already been packed and they've gone. So when we get there, we'll be able to start putting up curtains once the birthing center labor of love is finished. We'll be able to do that. We're excited about all the things that we've been able to get at my favorite thrift stores. If anybody knows me, they know I like a deal, and I always look for the best deals I can get on the days that everything's 75% off or 99 cents. So that's when I hit the thrift stores. But through God's grace, we're stretching that money and we're getting the supplies that we need. Many things we still do buy in Uganda. Of course, we buy our fruits and vegetables there, which are really, really fresh and really, really good. And we buy our meat there. But if I can bring the seasonings and the extra things that we need to make these meals for our guests that are coming to serve with us, the better, because it keeps my costs down. Batteries. Everybody knows Costco or Sam's is the best place to buy your batteries. I did these when they were $3 off, and I think I got them for like $14. This amount of batteries in Uganda would run me at least $40. Very expensive in Uganda for the batteries. So I'm excited. We need batteries for all those clocks that we're bringing, and we need batteries for the blood pressure cups that we have and the digital thermometers that we have. We use batteries a lot there. So I did buy a good supply of batteries. This is like number, I think, 8, 9, and 10, and 11. We've already packed many of them. Like I said, we've packed 28 bags so far. Each bag weighing a little bit under 50 pounds, and I have people bringing them from Rock Harbor. One of my great finds at one of the thrift stores is this healthometer scale. We need these in Uganda. The ones we get are really, really cheap and they break quickly. This one is an excellent one. I think I paid $5. You see a $10 price, but I never pay full price for anything at a thrift store even. So this will come in handy in our new birthing center, labor of love. We're going to use this for weighing the patients. We'll clean it up and it will be great. So here we have about over 20 coats that we got for 95 cents. We have different sizes. I have children who will walk sometimes almost 2 miles, and it's raining, and they have a sweater from the school, but they don't have anything to keep the wet off of them. And I love the ones with the hoods, keeps their little heads dry. So these are going to be used for dual purposes. We have coats of all sizes, but what we're going to do is we have a lot of food that we're taking because it's so much cheaper to buy the food here. It's like 4 times as much over there for like Italian salad dressings and barbecue sauces and cremora and things like that. So not only will the coats be used in Uganda, but we will wrap the things that we're afraid could possibly break. We'll first put them in a plastic bag, and then we'll wrap them so they get cushioned. So it's a double whammy, a double use of our coats, and I'm excited. Found these at my favorite thrift store for 95 cents, and I couldn't touch these in Uganda for anything close to that. I'd probably pay $4 or $5 there, and I could be able to give a coat to a child in our school who needs a coat walking a great distance. Why wedding dresses? Crazy Mzungu is eventually going to start a bridal salon there. I believe that every bride needs to look her best on her wedding day. And dresses in Uganda are so expensive. You only rent the dress and it still costs you a couple $100s. So what I would like to do for all of the young girls that we have in our ministry, plus the people in our village, start bringing nice quality dresses. This dress would never fit me, but it's a beautiful size 8 dress with a long train, and I paid $12, half price at a thrift store. What we will do is this dress will eventually go in one of our vacuum seal bags, my trusty vacuum I've used for years and years to do that. And at the end of it, the dress will probably be about this size. So you can see we can throw one of these in each bag, and when we get there, Right now, they'll still stay in the vacuum seal bags. Next year, I'm hoping to bring all the other things we need to have to open up our wedding supply store and put some of our girls to business, into work, so they can start having an income. I have a couple that are really big on fashion. They will do well renting out or selling these dresses super, super low. So if you have any wedding dresses that you would like to donate, we would be more than happy to take them off your hands and even give you a tax write-off if you'd like to have, but they will go to a good cause. The girls want to look their prettiest, just like any girl, any bride in the world, and we want to make sure we can make that happen for the low cost.